Today here on Hardware Junkies, we're going to be building a badass system that won't bite your wallet too hard and look really nice. Okay, so you always want to start with a really nice case. This case right here, for example, Thermatech Speedo Advanced Edition. Comes with possibilities of 8 fans. Actually, it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fans, but you can add up to 8. I've had this case for a while now. It's done really nice for me. I love it. And then next is going to be the motherboard. We're going with the Gigabyte 990FX AUD3. Really good Bilken motherboard. Let's see. Processor. We're going to be going with a AMD Phenom 2 955 3.2 gigahertz processor. We got 2 OCZ Onyx series SSDs. I know these aren't the fastest in the world, but if you hook 2 of them up in RAID 0, bam, you got a good one. We got 4 storage. We got 2 Seagate 7200. What are they? 7200.11 recertified hard drives. We're going to be hooking those up in RAID 0 as well for performance. We got 4 2 gig DDR3 1600 G.Skill Ripjaw series. These are decent. I've had them just for a couple months now. They're really good. DVD-ROM. We got Thermaltake Frio to cool that CPU processor. We've got a RAID Max 630 watt power supply. I'm going to tell you this thing's cheap. I had to actually RMA my first one that I got after about 6 months. Cost me $25 to send it back. So really I should have just saved my money or spent the extra $25 originally and got a better Corsair power supply. And I think that would have worked out a little bit better. And then last and definitely not least, we're going to be installing the AMD Radeon HD 6970 card. I'm going to show you how to put it all together, get it running, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to install the processor, the memory, and then we're going to install the cooler. Of course, like I said, the very first thing is the processor. Okay, this is, like I said, an AMD Phenom 2 times 4 955. All you have to do, it is very easy. You just lift up this lever. You look for, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. There's a little arrow right here. And there's also a little arrow right here. You just line those arrows up. Put it in like that. There's no forcing at all. And then push the lever down to check it. You can base it upside down. If it doesn't fall, you're good. Not really a good way to test it, but that's the way I do it. Anyway, let's go ahead and we're gonna, sorry guys, I had to get something ready real quick. I'll show you that in a minute. Alright, then we're gonna go ahead and put in, damn, we're gonna go ahead and put in the memory. It's really easy. Let's see, damn black keyboard's hard to see. These little, what do you call them? Whatever, you just pull them out. Levers, I guess. Pull all of them out. There is a notch right here. There's also a notch right here. You just line those up. It'll only go in one way and line up. Line it up into the sides. Push it in until those levers come back in. And they'll latch really tight. And then just do the same thing for all 4. Now that those are done, I wanted to take, I like to use toilet paper. It's cheaper. But just take a little bit of toilet paper, some alcohol. Ooh. You're really supposed to use 99% alcohol. I couldn't find any today, so I got 70%. But you put it on your teepee. Wipe it down with the wet side. And then wipe it down with the dry side. I already did this once before. As long as it's coming out clean on the end after you wipe it off, it's clean. Then we've got our cooler. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to see. I'm gonna move this up a little bit so you can see. We've got our Thermaltake Frio cooler. We're gonna install that next. All right. So you want to do the same thing as far as cleaning it. I've already, like I said, I've already done this once. I just wanted to hit it again one more time to make sure that it's nice and clean. We don't want anything trapped in there. Alright, not too bad. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to put some thermal paste on. I usually just take and put a line right down the middle, like so. And then I'll put a little bit this way and a little bit this way. X shape, plus shape, whatever you want to call it. That's how I like to do it. I want to make sure that there's enough. Okay, in order not to lose these little washers, the best way that I've found is to take and flip the motherboard over. Typically you want to do these in a cross pattern. Just like changing a tire on a car. Well, you guys probably don't know anything about that though, would you? Cars practically change their own tires these days. Alright, cross pattern, cross pattern, cross pattern. And that's how you install your processor, an aftermarket cooler, and your memory. Next we'll be installing this into the motherboard, so give me just a minute, guys.